God. Dude, I actually can't even... I can't even see my camera lens when I do that. That's crazy. Okay, Hi, y'all. I gotta take out my retainers for this. I'm off the melatonin, so I'm falling asleep. I'm about to be tripping sack because the Lord knows melatonin gives you the craziest fever dreams, but... I digress. Okay, so originally I filmed this video, but I was so anxious for my new medication that I started. I talked a lot about that in my last video. I'll give you a brief update on that, whatever. And I was just like all over the place. My microphone wasn't working. It wasn't a good one. It wasn't a good video. So I reshot it a little bit kind of today. Originally I was going to combine the two videos, but then it was too long. And so, yeah, I refer to the other video a few times in this video. So, like, I don't know. Try your best to not be confused. Like, the test isn't even that hard. The test. I don't know. I'm going to sleep. You know the bop it button, guys? Hear me out is the bop it button. Because, like, what do you mean twist it, pull it? I'm going to sleep. No, but anyway, I hope this makes sense. If it doesn't, I don't know, just watch the video. Okay, bye. Okay, hello. Hi. So I have to make this very brief. It's date night. Okay, first major news is I started antidepressants. Yay! Okay, so hello, here is me. I deleted some stuff on my laptop. My camera's fully charged and ready to go, so I'm gonna take over for a little bit before I have my eyebrow appointment. So, needless to say, it's been a rough week for me. Like this. I fuck with 6'7". I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to say it. I fuck with 6'7". I feel as though I'm on the verge of breaking down. Mind you, I already had a meltdown today. Apparently it takes a few weeks for the antidepressants to even out. So I don't know if you could tell in that the other version of me, whatever the fuck, I was anxious as fuck. And I feel like it's obvious by my body language and by the way that I was talking fast. And maybe it wasn't, but to me, watching it back, I was like, this bitch is tweaking.
Best believe if I was a man, I'd be jerking that thing 24/7. Anyway, but like, that's the beauty of enjoying your own body. Like, that's part of it.
Zach, like, stop. First of all, I'm pissed off. Do you guys watch Love Island? Because that was my Kata impression. Okay. Well, so it's funny that I'm making this video right now because I feel like a fucking hypocrite. I'm preaching at you to not judge yourself for being human, and all I've been doing is judging myself for everything that's been coming up. I have been really sick, and I've been mad at myself for that. I'm like, how dare you acquire an illness? At the 4th of July barbecue at my girlfriend's house, I had to lay down and ruin the not ruin it, but like I had to like listen to my body and lay down because I was so ill. And the whole time in my head, I'm like, I can't believe what a piece of shit you are and ruin the barbecue for everybody. You ruin the barbecue for everyone. And you are a shitty girlfriend. And you're always sick, which is true. I've been sick a lot lately. And no one wants a sick girlfriend. So I don't know what's your fucking problem. But you need to stop doing that, first and foremost. And my other recent one is that I have just been doing these things. And here's the thing. I am all about holding yourself accountable. I really, really am. But it gets to a point where it's like some people don't hold themselves accountable at all. And they're always somehow the victim in the situation. And they're always the one that somehow got their feelings hurt. And they're always the ones that, yeah, just like they can never admit when they're in the wrong or say, I'm sorry. And then they manipulate it and twist it. So there's those people. And then there's people like me. And maybe you too. The thing is, this video is specifically catered to those people. So I don't want people to like get on here that already are okay at like defending themselves and then like get too defensive. And I'm sitting here preaching and being like, and you should give yourself more grace. And they're sitting here like, yeah, I shouldn't I? I'm like, oh, it's so scary on YouTube because I don't know who's going to watch this video which is exactly why at the end of my videos I don't say love you, because I'm like, what if I'm saying that to an axe murderer? You know what I mean? It's just a gamble. I'm mainly doing this thing to like try to connect with people on a human level, and it's a good outlet for me. So anyway, I just don't I don't want this video to fall into the wrong hands and have people that don't struggle with this be like, you know what? Yeah. I do need to be more defensive. And it's like, mama, you're good. Like, you've already got that down pat. I'm talking about the people that go into these shame spirals and beat themselves over the skull for making a mistake and have no boundaries at all and just get steamrolled all over and like talk to themselves in a tragic way. That's who I hope this video finds. I'm manifesting. Woo! And so, in other words, my OCD girlies and my eldest daughters. Hi! Also, you guys maybe will tend to fall into the sucking ass at communicating thing because you feel like you don't need to communicate and you can just suck it up and deal with it on your own and just take shit that comes at you and like not really have any boundaries with it. What is going on? And then you shame yourself for these very normal things that happen to you. And it turns into a shame spiral. And suddenly you've gaslit yourself that you are a shitty person with cancer somehow. Because I'm always gaslighting myself I have cancer, girl. Oh, man. I don't even... You have to laugh at yourself. Release me from these shackles. Release me from my own mind. I'm begging you. I can't, bro. I'm so tired. I was talking to my therapist the other day, and he was like, oh, man. I was telling him, like, what it's like to be me, and he's like, oh, man, that must be really exhausting. And I'm like, it is. Anyway. Okay. So I'm going to be using examples, and then I'm going to tell you to not do this to yourself if you do it too. Again, I'm speaking to a very specific niche audience right now. So get the fuck out of here if you don't fall into this. With love. Peace and love. Another thing that happened is I have recently... Obviously, in relationships, you and your partner are going to have some tiffs, all right? You're going to have some feelings get hurt. Things are going to happen. Things are going to be said that's going to trigger you. I will tell you, there's nothing more beautiful but triggering, and I fucking hate that word, but triggering than being in a relationship. Because a romantic relationship brings parts out of you that you didn't even know that you had. And so, like, when these, like, more nasty, messy parts of me are being triggered, I'm so afraid of them because I'm like, oh, I'm an awful person for thinking like this. I'm a horrible person. I accidentally did something that hurt her. Oh my God, I deserve the guillotine. Oh my God, I want the Salem witch trials. Fucking hang me at the stake. Burn me at the stake even. Hang me at the town square at exactly midnight and gather everyone around and throw tomatoes at me while we're at it. I'm like, draw and quarter me, please. And I'm like, wow. Sometimes we hurt each other's feelings as human beings and it's accidentally. I'm not talking, if you on purpose hurt someone's feelings, that's fucked up. But like accidentally, it's just gonna happen. But I did that last night. And mind you, yesterday, let me tell you something. That was the anniversary of someone that I lost very dearly to me. Her 1-year death anniversary. So, obviously, we're starting off on a great foot. I forgot to delete camera footage. Are you fucking kidding me? It was almost perfect. And now my camera's like, you only have 4 minutes of storage left, by the way. Brother, please don't. I'm already hanging on by a thread, please. It's literally so easy to delete footage, and I'm just like, okay. Maybe I should just do that. Oh, I hate it here. Okay, fuck this shit. One sec. You stupid, testy, conniving bitch. Maybe this will work now. Okay. So already on a wrong foot, and anyway, something happened and came up, and I'm not going to get into details because it's obviously, I don't want to air our dirty laundry online to a bunch of perfect strangers. I hurt her feelings and she got upset with me, very upset with me. And oh my Lord, when I tell you, and here's the thing, I feel guilty about this anyway because I'm like, oh my God, I'm making your feelings about me. Why am I doing that? And my thought spiral goes to like, oh my God, you are not cut out for a partner. You are just not cut out for a relationship. You actually are the scum of the earth, and you hurt this person that you love so dearly's feelings. And honestly, you should probably just break up because you're just no good for her. And honestly, you should break up with her and completely distance yourself. And then you also should probably cut off all your friends too while you're at it and start fresh. Never to hurt anyone's feelings ever again. Wow. That's just not accurate at all, is it? And I don't know where the fuck it comes from. And I don't want to bitch in the comments being like, well, it's because you were neglected at the I don't want a fucking diagnosis. I am the way that I am, probably for various different reasons. I don't fucking care. What I care about is breaking these patterns and these thought patterns. I don't want to get too twisted up on a fucking diagnosis. I know I'm fucked up, girl. I'm trying not to be. Or I'm trying to work with my fucked upness in a way that's different. I'm trying to work with my brain instead of against it because it feels like it's against me 24/7, even though it's just trying to keep me safe. Anyway, I need to stop like coughing up hairballs in the microphone. Bitches are gonna get so annoyed. Also, I did start an antidepressant, and I think I said that in the last video. Okay, so another default I go to is I'm like, wow, you are just so hard to love. How dare you make a mistake? How fucking dare you? And again, to be human is to make mistakes. To be human is to accidentally hurt people's feelings sometimes. To be human is to be anxious and sometimes depressed and happy and sad and all the fucking things and experience the variety of emotions, especially when another person, romantic, platonic, triggers those emotions. You don't need to shame yourself for that. It's the human experience. The only time that you should hold yourself accountable is when you look at how you reacted when you felt these things. Because if you reacted inappropriately, then it might be time to reevaluate and maybe do it differently next time. But it's hard once you get into a fucking pattern. It's hard to break cycles and patterns. But you have to at least try. You owe it to yourself to try. Because in the long run, it's going to be a lot better. And I have spent like the past 12 hours probably just beating myself to a pulp. I am so vicious to myself. And then I'm like, I think about it and I'm like, dude, people do like awful, diabolical, horrific things and they don't even think twice about it. They gaslight themselves that they're still a good person. So I'm like, well, at least I don't do that. But I'm like, where the fuck is the happy medium? Because I'm like, again, I'm all about owning your mistakes and apologizing. And one thing, I have no issues apologizing. That's my problem. I apologize too much. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. For what? To like keep people more comfortable? It's so annoying being a people pleaser. Miss Girl, name one person that's pleased with you right now. Oh! God. Anyway, I'm trying to be softer and kinder to myself and accept that I'm a human being and I'm gonna fuck up. And I'm gonna have these thoughts and I'm gonna have like things happen and I'm not going to react appropriately 100% of the time and I'm not expected to. And I'm just trying to lean into just owning my shit, being authentic in myself and being like, and more open and being like, you know what? This is actually how I felt about that. And this is this and I should not have done this, but then this is what happened, but then I'm not making excuses, and then suddenly I'm back to, oh my God, I'm a shitty person. Oh my God, it's so annoying, brother. And this is like not how I wanted the video to go. I wanted to like give you advice on how to fix it, but now I'm like, no, wait, guys, do you have advice on how to fix it? But that's kind of what I think the beauty of this channel is like, I'm not getting on here as some fucking guru that's like, I have all the answers. I'm like, I'm getting on here and I'm like, girl, I'm just as lost as y'all. Like, I bombed that test too. It was nothing like the study guide, the fuck? So I don't know. I'm just trying to like, I'm just so hyper aware of these things about myself. And I have to constantly talk myself off the ledge and be like, no, like you're not a shitty person and use my coping mechanisms and be like, you are a person and you were never supposed to be a perfect person We're not perfect beings. We are human beings. Shit. I heard a gay priest say that one time. I actually don't know if he's gay. That's me assuming, but I really like that. We're human beings, not perfect beings. I thought that was cute. So, yeah, if anything else, I'm just like, okay, I think that we need to let ourselves off the hook a little bit. Hold ourselves accountable when we need to, but let ourselves off the hook and stop shaming yourself for these very normal things. Also, I loved my last video when the first thing I said was masturbation. What, bro? Although that is a thing, like, and, oh, this is what I was going to say. A lot of the church, this is going to be my original point. I went off on a really big tangent, but a lot of the church and online, I feel like, creates, like, online social media and the church creates, like, this whole atmosphere of shame. Like, you're not enough, or you should feel bad about this and that, and you should feel bad in yourself, and you should feel bad about being a human being, when in reality, most of the stuff that you experience and most of your emotions and feelings come from a very real place. And sometimes you get horny, and sometimes you get fucking jealous, and sometimes you get gluttonous, and sometimes you are a sinner. And sometimes that's just the price you pay for being a human and existing. Balance and moderation in everything, but for the love of God, can we just be softer on ourselves and to each other? This life is hard enough. You know what I mean? It's like, god damn. Stop beating yourself up for just breathing. You're not breathing incorrectly. You're fine. If you guys are like this, or if this resonates in any way, I see you. If you're aware of it, it's easier to, like, change your behavior. And I'm not even asking you to change your behavior because you're a bad person. Chill out. Don't worry. I'm asking you to do this for yourself because you're going to be happier. Thankfully, I have a wonderful partner who loves me through my bullshit. I love her through hers, whatever. But my fucking God, yesterday was such a shit show, and I was shaming myself for not grieving properly. I don't know. I, like, put expectations on myself. I'm like, well, you need to be sad and cry all day. And I didn't do that. And now today I feel like I want to be sad and cry all day. But I'm like, but it's not her actual anniversary, so that's not supposed to happen. Girl! You are so mentally ill. But I love her. I love me. She's so... Oh, my God. Help. Lord help us all. But it's just... I'm like, I am just at a place where I'm just throwing everything out the window and being like, I feel how I feel. We're going to examine that later. And I'm just going to try my best. Apologize when I need to apologize. Apologize to myself for being so fucking mean to myself. And... also just, like, be more myself and just be messy and all the fucking things. Like, I don't care, brother. Maybe this is me hitting Christ consciousness. Maybe this is me hitting a padded room next. I don't know. Please help me. Matter of fact, I don't even think I'm going to post the other video. This is going to be confusing because I'm filming this after I just filmed that whole video, but I originally filmed this video and then my camera died, but I was also an anxious mess. And so I just think I'm going to post this video and talking about, you don't need to shame yourself for being human. It's okay. It's okay. I actually don't know what I'm going to do, but I have to go. Okay, bye. So yeah. Subscribe and like AF. Yeah. Cool. Club going up on a Tuesday. Did anyone watch the Dolan Twins? I love the Dolan Twins. They posted a video. I need to watch it still. Okay, bye.